What are you guys doing?
We're mourning the loss of YouTube, guitar YouTube as we know it.
YouTube is not dead.
What do you even know about guitar YouTube anyway? You're just always in these videos wearing silly little hats and wigs and all that stuff and showing off your legs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to take fashion advice from somebody that wore a IP and Pools hat to a funeral here.
What's happening, good people? So first off, let me start off by saying guitar YouTube is not dying. You may have actually seen, we did a community poll post about this in the beginning of the year sometime. We even had a live stream discussion about it. And there was a lot of varying different opinions about what is going on. But basically, it's really a multifaceted thing that is leading to this whole the sky is falling type of issue. But the first one, it starts off with the beginning of the year, is that the whole tariff situation, we didn't know what was going on, how it's going. It's still kind of working its way out, but we didn't know if we were going to be paying 5 times the amount for overseas stuff. So people really weren't going to give up their hard-earned cash for items that they could have got last year for $400, $500 cheaper. So we'll see how that works out. Another thing is that a lot of people have been saying that guitar YouTube is flooded with content creators. To a certain degree, that's kind of true, but really there's enough room for all of us. There's enough gear for all of us that's really not so much like I'm not taking away any type of views from the Guitar Geek.
I don't guarantee that.
Or 60 Cycle Hum.
You're sure?
Or who Glenn Fricker. I feel like that a lot of time, at least from my subscribers that we chat on a live stream every Wednesday, 7 p.m., shameless plug, that a lot of them have a good core of like OGs, we call them, like people that have been doing this for a long time. But then they also watch a lot of like smaller content creators. But they're not watching every single small content creator and maybe like 2 or 3 large YouTubers, and that's it. So there definitely is enough of a viewing population that it's not flooded by content creators. It definitely is harder to do YouTube, I think, nowadays, because A, there is so much gear, and B, there is a very proactive way that the companies send gear out. Sometimes they're, pretty good, and then sometimes it's just like constantly bombarding you and flooding you with stuff. So that is kind of an issue too, where if you're not one of the first, we'll say like 10, 15 people that they see on your home screen that's reviewing the latest guitar or the latest pedal, then you kind of lost in the game and you're gonna lose the views anyway. So for me personally, when there's like a big major release, I'll watch like my core major YouTubers, and then I watch actually some of the middle of the road, and then some basically new YouTubers, because it kind of gives you a good base of, is this person really telling the truth or are they shilling? And to be honest with you, I have not come across any type of contract yet that tells you that you can't say anything. Actually, I haven't come across a contract. It's all in emails. Along the lines with gear, there is so much gear now, so much affordable gear that actually sounds good, you can get readily available. Whereas before, when I first started playing guitar, there wasn't a lot of good multi-effects and plugins or anything like that. So a lot of this stuff now is so accessible that nobody really even cares about guitar pedals anymore, which I can't believe. I absolutely love pedals. And that's the most affordable thing that you probably can do, except for like really inexpensive guitars, to create content. But nobody watches that stuff anymore. It's just a shame. Except for a couple of the outliers out there that are doing some crazy stuff and doing different things than your typical delay pedal or your overdrive pedal. Also, I think that there's probably this misnomer, or I don't know if that's the proper word, there's misconception that YouTube actually cares, for the content creation and tries to foster that. They really care about making money. So if you are a content creator that was at one time producing 1 to 2 videos a week, and then all of a sudden you back down to like, once every 3 weeks, guess what? YouTube doesn't care if you have 100,000 subscribers. They want that ad revenue. So that's another reason why people are starting to come up with the whole sky is falling, is because, wow, I haven't put out a video in 3 weeks and it only got 15,000 views. I mean, I would kill for 15,000 views on a video, but so the short of it is that guitar YouTube is not going anywhere. And if you're looking to get in the game, the water's warm, jump on in, but just know this, that you're most likely not going to make a living off of it unless you're like a really, really awesome, spectacular producing type of content creator. Like Milehouse Studios is like crushing it right now.
I use naughty words, and if you don't like naughty words, that's fine. This is a channel for dickheads, and we like to have a laugh and do silly things guitar related.
I remember, I think I saw a video probably maybe a couple of years ago where Ryan Bruce, aka Fluff, I think he said that he thought like after 10 years of YouTube that he was at a point where he could actually do it full time. I'm not even sure if that's, feasible at this point. A lot of like good YouTubers, their job is to supplement what they're doing here on YouTube. So, but let me know what you think about this whole situation. Is the sky really falling and I'm just an optimistic, which usually people don't consider me that, but hey, I'm having fun doing it. To me, I consider this a hobby channel, even though you see how much effort and time I put into these things. But I really, really enjoy creating for all of you. And I feel like that if one video I make helps somebody, whether it's help somebody with guitar related stuff or it helps them actually go out and create and become a guitar YouTuber, then just remember me when Fender's sending you stuff. Send me your leftovers. You're all a fantastic audience, and as always, stay tuned.
Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got